Ever since I found my first sand dollar in Pensacola Beach, they have always intrigued me. And no matter where I am, I'm always looking for the keyhole. We have an incoming tide at the moment, so hopefully we can get some sand dollars washing in. Here's our first one. See it? Always looking for the keyhole. Whoa! Alright, where'd it go? Here we go. Thought we lost it to the surf. So here's some crumbs. Let's get a little closer, see if we can find something. Alright, I got the camera set. So let me show you, when I come across, look at that, there's 90 cents right here. When I come across a spot like this with crumbs, a lot of times I'll get really close. I always call it up close and personal, because you can find these teeny tiny little sand dollars. And I suppose I should take my glasses off and look. Let's see if we get. It's a little heavier over here. Let's go check that out. Right over here. Looking for the keyhole. Alright, let's get a little closer. I had to bring that up to the spectacles. When you're up close and personal like this, I'm always hoping for tusks. Oh, there's a tiny one. Tusks and window traps. You see that little one? Oops. Not the tiniest of sand dollars. But it's definitely a runner-up. Yeah, let's get a little closer. Well, there's a pretty coquina. Right over there. Turn. Oh, there's a tusk. Right here. Not a huge one. Not too bad. So let me grab the tiny bag. I came across a spot a little earlier, and there's a small one in there. It's a sand dollar dove. And I think I'm bringing it up to the spectacle to see if I can find that tusk. There was a pretty good tusk in there. Well, there we go. Right there. So let's get a little closer here. I'm going to set my hat down. Put my glasses on top. Let's see if we can find one of those teeny ones. Alright, so I had to move my hand and move the camera. I saw one. Right at the tip of my finger. I can barely see it. Darn, it just blew off my finger. Oh, there's one. That's not even the one I picked up. See it? Teeny tiny little sand dollar. Now I think it made it in there and didn't blow away like the other one. But I don't know where it is. Well, since we're over here, I left the glasses over there. Let's kneel down and look. Oh, there's one. Slowly turn. And there's one right there. Oh, see? That one blew away. Oh, I see it. It's out here. Step over the crumbs. Right there. Okay, we're going to put that straight in the bag so this one doesn't blow away. Alright, let's see. Alright, I got it in there. And I think, well, it just went to the bottom with the rest. Alright, let's check this spot. There's a sand dollar dove. Here. Looking for the keyhole. Sometimes I really have to squint. I don't even see any tusks. Here's that dove I found. Sometimes you get into some really heavy crumbs and you find tusks, all those tiny sand dollars, and dwarf. Let's move over here. Dwarf and rice olives. It would be a special treat to find a Wennel trap. Alright, let's go back over here. Let's check farther out. Hopefully a wave doesn't come up. I don't see anything yet. You know, like I said, that was close. Oh, and it covered the whole area. Right there we were kneeling. Let's try back over here. And I gotta be careful because I get so focused on the sand dollars, I kneel right on my glasses. Huh. I don't know, maybe we just grab everything and walk a little bit farther down. Because I do know that crafty mama needs me back in a little bit. Alright, stand up and stretch. There's one up ahead. As I mentioned earlier, sand dollars have intrigued me ever since those first finds on Pensacola Beach. I think they're pretty awesome. Now here are some heavy crumbs. Let's look in here. Oh, I see a keyhole to my right. I'm looking right here. Y'all are looking right below me and I'm looking to the left. Let me turn a little bit. There's one. Let me get a little closer. I don't see anything. Well, I think. Let me bring it back. Oh, it's broken. I saw the spire from a dwarf olive. Well, that looks like a tusk. Did we get it? Yep. Right there on my finger, my pointer finger. Alright, let's put those in the bag and keep walking. Here's another spot. I just don't have the time to lay down and look for this. To see if there's anything on top. Okay, I think I see one right over here. There we go. Check again. Oh no, here comes the surf. Alright, got up just in time. Didn't get wet. Well, I just picked up a little piece of paper. Look at over here. You ever have that happen? Where you pick up some trash and you're rewarded with a shell or a sand dollar? That's pretty cool. Oh, here's another really nice spot. Let's just see if there's anything on top. Oh, there's one. I did get a notification. I'm like, ooh, does that? Oh, look at this. All right, hang on. Let me set the flat bag down. I'll be right back. Well, this isn't what I was saying. Ooh, look at this. There's a sand dollar. But look at here. When you get up close and personal, there's a false angel wing. That's pretty cool. All right, let me turn. Because there's a sand dollar. I'm afraid to check that notification. It'd be like, hey, Beach Bum and Dad, how long before you're home? That's pretty cool. And I'd be like, I don't know, an hour or two? Well, look at here. Gotta move a little bit. I grabbed the flat bag and I was gonna leave. Look at. And I turned and there's a paired sunray. That is pretty cool. Alright, I gotta stand up. Now I said I love sand dollars, but I'm not gonna pass up a paired sunray Venus. Oh, and there's a sand dollar. Right there. Let's see if there's anything in this tidal pool. All I see is a little speckled crab. I don't see any keyholes. Alright, I'm gonna go check a text, a notification, and then come back. So I checked my notifications. I'm not in trouble yet. I think we can keep shelling for a little bit. Anytime I find riffles, now this is flowing a little too fast. Although I have seen sand dollars floating past me. I'll come in here and check the riffles. Sometimes they're right in the riffle and sometimes they're just a little bit covered up with sand. Here's one. Well, this one's just kind of sitting in this little pool. I haven't seen the surf come in over here, but to the left of it a little bit. Just sitting here waiting for us. Sometimes I look at the gulls and I'm like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Here's one on a swash line. Remember, always looking for that keyhole. There's a pretty big slipper snail. And here's a cockle shell. I always love picking up the big ones. That color there, pretty amazing. Oh, look at this. Ha! There's a sand dollar. Alright, let's slow down and look here. Every once in a while, you know, several times a year, we can find some of the big, boy, I haven't found a paired cockle shell in a long time, but you just pick them up and, man, they have some amazing colors. What's this? Now, there's a rock snail. And somebody's home, it's moving. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Alright. We'll pick this up too. We'll leave that there. That'll be my reminder. Alright, so that's a little too deep. So let me see. I'm gonna put it right here, right over here. Alright, hang on, don't want to drop my camera. Whoa! Alright, rock snail back in the Gulf. Let's go back up here. There's that spot I marked. I have no idea what that is. Maybe I'll pick that up and it will move a little bit and there will be a shell or a sand dollar. Sure enough, this is about, well, I don't know, 8 feet. I saw, oh, look at that. I saw that. And there's a sand dollar and a little sunray. Here's a scallop that just washed in. Here's a sand dollar, kind of hiding. See it a little bit better. And I turned to look at the surf, and that caught my eye. That was close. You can see it came up right there. That could have got a sweat. Oh, look at here. All right, remember, always looking for the keyhole. You see it in that little depression right there? I'm betting it's whole. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Let's move a little bit. Oh, I gotta get up, move. Here's another one. Well, that sand dollar just washed in, but I set down the bag because I see something a little higher up. I saw some orange. I don't know. What do y'all think? That's about 90 cents. And I don't know if it's like a piece of orange. No, it's a shell. Oh, and it's broken, but look at that little roughy. Still purty. Oh, look at this. What? Look at that. I thought it was like a piece of trash. Oh, that would have been pretty cool. Well, here you go. You can tell this is a fresh spot. Oh, look at that. 1, 2. Let me back up a little bit. Let's see if there's another one. Nope. Oh yeah, there is. There's one. We gotta move up though. Right out at the tip. 3 of them. Just washed in right in this little pocket. Now that would have been a nice one. That's a pretty big 50-cent piece there. I see one. I think that's the only one right here. So the beach is a little angled here, and it's not as wide as in some spots, so I don't think we're gonna find much more. Well, I know that's not a sand dollar, but look at there. There's another sunray. Probably just washed in. Look at there, right by that footy print. I spoke too soon, although it's a little flatter right here. There's a pretty test. Oh, look at out here. There's another one. Again, it's a little flatter right here. And right in between all those footy prints, there's one. Oh, look at this test. Right on top. Look at how white this one is. There's another one. So if you're like me and you love sand dollars, click on the Genonia to subscribe, and the box on the left, that's YouTube's choice for your next video. Thank y'all for coming out, and I'll see you back out on the beach.